Hey everybody, it's Marcia. Welcome to our 2 cents. David's not here. 2 pennies later. He's supposedly coming home tomorrow. He's going to have an awakening when he does because it's going to be raining all day and he's going to be traveling in the rain. Hopefully he focuses on today and comes today instead of tomorrow. But then we're in a flood watch as we speak. I was outside earlier feeding the chickens and trying to do a little bit of garden work and decided, and that's before it started raining, I can smell fish. The river's rising, so it just might flood. And we are in a flood watch right now. So I hope it don't flood because he won't be able to get in. And his mower's here on this property, and if it floods, we'll be a little island, and no one will be able to get to us. And we won't be able to get out. So we'll see how things goes. Anyway, I got my grow room cleaned up the other day. Thank God, that was hard work. I have, I have my okra row, my green beans, my kohlrabi with my beets, my kohlrabi with my turnips, and I've got, if I have jalapenos still, I think they all died. The weeds are up to my waist. Some of them are getting tassels, and that means the seeds are going to fall and more is going to come in, and it's going to be like 7 years just to get rid of those. The Johnson grass needs actually burnt to get rid of it, and too much of it. And after I am done with the jalapenos, which I can't find, there's 4 eggplant that I need to get the weeds out of that. And then there's some purple green beans and some yellow wax beans. And I have some spaghetti squash. All these things have weeds in it. I need to get moved out, removed completely. And the peppers. I did those 2 rows of peppers. I think there's like 20 peppers in each row. And I got the weeds out of them the other day with my mom sitting outside watching me. I pulled them out by hand, and I was going to take the claw through it to continue removing the stuff a little bit further away from them so they can get more sunlight because they like the heat and they need moisture, of course. Well, we're getting plenty of moisture this year, but the heat is just here, and they like that. So I have to get out there, remove the weeds. So thank you, Jesus, for the rain. Taking care of the garden is both our jobs. I'm doing the best I can. It's very hard to keep up, but I'm so thankful that He lets it rain because it helps soften up the ground where I can actually get the weeds removed um, a little at a time because I'm only one person. And I offered my daughter $100 if she would get the weeds out of the watermelon for me, and she took me up on it. She didn't even see the watermelon patch. When she sees it, she might think different, but $100 is what I offered, and she accepted without looking. So uh, I've got a lot of weeds everywhere. I got my cantaloupes I need to de-weed. There's no cantaloupes yet, but the plant's growing, and I need to get it all looking good and getting all those weeds out. So I got, like I said, I have those 2 rows of peppers I need to get. I have 4 rows of tomatoes I need to get. I have my squash I need to get. I need to dig up my potatoes because they look like they're about ready. I'm just going to dig up one and see how many we get. And if it's good, I'll continue digging. I really don't need potatoes right now, but I have to pull the ones I have in my container where I store my potatoes. Or either that, or I need to lay all my potatoes out on my table in my grow room that I cleared. Lay them out so they can season. I don't know, like 2 weeks. Leave them out on the table, let them season, and then I can put them in my container for the potatoes. By that time, I might be ready for them because I'm eating the potatoes that we have bought from the store. So once we get these dug up and put them out to season and then store them, it'll be time to dig up my next batch of potatoes. And then they can season. And then we'll have our winter potatoes to use to last until next spring. Yeah, I have a question. Do you plant potatoes in the fall for the next year? and then plant some in the spring for the fall. So you have 2 batches of potatoes. Or how do you do, or do you even plant potatoes? And if you do, what's your favorite? I like those yellow, what do you call it? Yukon Golds. I like those. I like the red, the red Pontiacs. Them are good too. You can get those planted. That'll be some good potatoes. Idaho potatoes are good as well. I prefer the yellow Yukon Gold. They're tender and they're really good. And the red ones are good too. But the best ones is Yukon Gold. What's your favorite? Comment below. Yeah, get those potatoes dug up. I also have some and section that I have my husband till up because my kale, my spinach, my lettuce, my arugula, none of it grew. I mean, if it did, I don't see it. And the grass is getting big, so I'm gonna have him clear that out. Just get it all cleared out so I can plant my fall stuff in August. But that's time. We got time before he does that. Or he can just till up the area that I want done anyhow, and he'll have dirt there where I know what area needs to be replanted when it's time. I need to get my grow starters going and get my seeds in there and let them grow. So I have the little starters to put in the ground where I don't have to go, where's the plant? So many weeds, have it out and then spread it out like 2 foot all the way around each plant to keep the weeds away from it. That way, if we need a weed eat around the plants, the weed eater string won't hit the plant because it's 2 foot away all the way around. So that's what I'm going to try to do with my fall stuff, even though my husband's going to be leaving to go north for the winter. And the chickens and Mom and I will stay here in the south, and he'll be moving up north with one of our cats, taking BBJ, the white cat with the black on across his face, taking him with him at the other house. So he take care of the cattle and the farm. And hopefully we have a good winter. But right now, let's focus on the summer. It just started. So I'm going to be working really hard on getting those plants started. I need to make a lot more short videos. So look forward to a bunch of short ones. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I'm just going to start making short videos for both Kansas Misfit and our 2 cents. So that way I can get my my channel the way YouTube wants it. They're talking about getting the short videos in. So I don't even know. I'm not even monetized. I'm just doing videos and enjoying myself. When I'm in the mood to do videos, I try to get them done so you guys can see them. But I apologize about this video being late. I gave my daughter my van, and she walked all the way to my house, and it's very humid outside, and she walked carrying my granddaughter. I'm just so thankful I gave her the van because she desperately needs transportation, not have to rely on somebody else and then have to sit and wait for them to finally decide to show up, and then just wait for them when they're ready to take her back, not when she wants back. This way she can come and go as she pleases, as long as she can keep it maintained. Preventive maintenance is what we need to always remember when it comes to vehicles. I've already blew 2 engines out in my lifetime, and don't want to do it again. Check your oil every other time you change. Check your oil every other time you fill up. And then the van doesn't have the dash, don't work, so you can't tell how fast you're driving, can't tell how much gas you have. We need to get that fixed, and I don't know how much that's going to cost, but hopefully it don't cost too much, because I feel bad. Even the windshield wipers wasn't working. It's like they worked before. I know that the vehicle's been sitting for like 5 years, So the gas in it is no good. I mean, it's old. I mean, old, years old. I don't know if you have to drain it and put new gas in, or just drive it until it's out of gas and then fill it up. Either way, it's kind of scary, because if you're driving and you run out of gas, how are you going to get gas in it? So anyway, I just talk your ear off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash the like button. Give me a sideways like, upside down, frown, whatever. Because David likes that sideways thumb. So I'll put that in here for him. Even though he's not here helping with the videos, he's taking care of what needs to be done at the other farm. We got the baler fixed, he said, but he can't really start baling because he's got to come back here to this homestead to do the lawn care, because it's time. When he gets all caught up with it, then he'll have a week free where he can go back to the other homestead and cut, rake, and bale the hay. Excuse me. Then during the winter, he can take the baled hay and move it towards the house to feed the cattle. Non-stop work, both places, and he works so hard. I am so thankful for him. If I can just keep up with the garden, I do put full effort into keeping my weeds out of the garden and try to harvest the food and fill our pantry with something to eat. One day, that's all we'll have. And if we don't grow our own food, what are we going to do? We'll die. So anyway, enjoy this video, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to keep coming back to watch more videos. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Ta-ta.